Break the Board Sports. It's your boy RJ Cash Cole. Click that like, hit subscribe. Going over MLB 2, second part of our series here. Again, click that like, hit subscribe. Keeps us going. We got the San Francisco Giants at the Baltimore Orioles. Now, the Orioles are laying $1.22 plus 105 to come back on the San Francisco Giants. Now, the money split 50-50 here, but 66% of the ticket handles on the Orioles, 34% on the San Francisco Giants. Again, 8.5 your total here, 65% of the ticket count, 63% of the handle leaning towards the under. Now, the Giants come into this 5-8, the Baltimore Orioles 6-6. Now, the Giants took 2 out of 3 from Baltimore last year. Giants, after a 4-game losing streak, have won back-to-back games at home against Philly. Now they fly across the country to Baltimore, who won 3 straight at Chicago after dropping 3 straight at Pittsburgh. So now Baltimore back home here. When you look at Landon Rope will get the call for the San Francisco Giants. 2 starts this year. His last one did not go well against the Mets. 4 2/3, 7 hits, 7 runs, 5 of them earned. That was coming off of a start where he went 6 innings against the Padres and didn't give up a run. So he got knocked around pretty good. Now, Shane Baz has been really good for the Orioles. 5 2/3, 4 hits, and a run in his last start. His first start against Minnesota, though, gave up 4 runs in that one. So kind of interested to see a little bit of a mixed bag from both these pitchers. With that being said, I do like the Baltimore Orioles here, minus $1.22. I just think the value is there with them as to where Giants also with the travel going there. So it would be the Orioles for me or nothing. Next game on the board, got the Cleveland Indians at the Atlanta Braves, the battle of the Wahoos here. Now, the Braves, minus $1.35, plus 115 is the comeback on the Guardians. 8.5 is where our total sets, 37% of the ticket count, 63% of the handle going over the 8.5. Now, flip that around for the under. 63% of tickets equaling 37% of the money towards the under. So it seems public under, sharps over here in this one. Now, 70% of the ticket count, 56% of the handle is going to the Braves. 30% of ticket count, 44% of the handle going to the Cleveland Guardians in this one. Now, Brad Elder and Slade Sessione will be your pitching matchup. Guardians 8-5, Braves 8-5. Braves, though, have won 6 of the last 7 head-to-head meetings with the Indians. Indians coming off back-to-back wins and winning 3 of their last 4. The Braves, back-to-back wins. They had that 7-game road trip. They come home now for this one. Again, your pitching matchup, Slade Sessione, Pizza Shop. His last start against the Cubs was a loss, but he pitched really well. 6 innings, 1 hit, no runs, 6 strikeouts. Much better than his first start against Seattle where he got knocked around a little bit. Now, last year, Slade went 4 2/3 against the Braves. 10 hits, 8 runs, 6 of them earned. The Braves really beat him up. Bryce Elder's going to get the call for the Braves. 2 starts this year has yet to allow an earned run. He had 2 runs in his last start, but those were both unearned. When I look at this, when you look at the Braves here, they're laying $1.34. I feel like I'm picking a ton of favorites here today, but I would lean Braves or nothing in this spot here for this game today. Next game on the board, you got the Chicago White Sox and the Kansas City Royals squaring off. Now, this line has the Royals minus 175, plus 145 for the Chicago White Sox. 80% of both tickets and handle is on the Royals. 20% of both bets and tickets here on the White Sox. 8 is your total. 43% ticket count equaling 84% of the handle going towards the over. The White Sox and Royals both 5-8 here on the year. Now, the White Sox won on Thursday night 2-0 against the Kansas City Royals, snapping a 3-game losing streak. The Royals have lost 3 in a row now in 4 of their last 5. Your pitching matchup, Davis Martin didn't allow a run against the Blue Jays his last start out. In 3 starts last year, he got better as the season went on against the Royals. 4 runs his first outing, 2 runs his second outing. The last outing coming in August, he didn't even allow a run. Now, Chris Bubich, the southpaw, gets called for the Royals. 4 hits, 4 runs in his last start against Milwaukee. His first start of the year was much better against Minnesota. 6 innings, 2 hits, 1 run allowed. Now, he faced the White Sox once last year, did not give up a run. But I don't like laying $1.75 here. The Royals should never be laying $1.75. I'm not going to bet this game. If I did end up getting to the window, I would probably take the White Sox just based off of value because I don't believe the Royals should be laying that kind of price. But I'm just going to stay away entirely. Next game on the board, we got the St. Louis Cardinals here hosting the Boston Red Sox. Now, the Cardinals plus 125 dog at home, minus 150 on the road is the Red Sox. 69% of the ticket count, 86% of the handle is on the Sox. 31% ticket count, 14% of the handle. Taking the plus money with the home dog. Cardinals, 7.5 is your total. 69% ticket count, 53% of the handle here is on the over. Red Sox 4-8, Cardinals 7-5 on the year. Now, the Red Sox have beaten the Cardinals 4 straight head-to-head matchups. After that rough start, the Red Sox did win back-to-back games against the Brewers. Cardinals coming off back-to-back wins against the Nationals. Cardinals have actually won 3 of their last 4 games. Now, your pitchers, Cannell Early, southpaw getting the call for the Red Sox, has given up 2 runs and 1 run in his first 2 starts, as to where Dustin May's got absolutely blitzed. 7 runs and 6 runs. Hasn't even made it over 4 innings yet. Listen, just based off the pitching matchup, for me, it would be Red Sox or nothing here. I don't like laying it on the road. But unfortunately, that's the way I would have to play this one. Next game on the board, a matchup out here in the AL West. The Houston Astros at the Mariners. Mariners laying $1.35 plus 115 to come back on the Astros. 66% of the ticket count, 73% of the handle is on the Mariners. 34% of the ticket count, 27% of the handle is on the plus 115 coming back with the Astros. Now, 7.5 total here. 55% of the tickets are on the over, but that's only equating to 9% of the money. So a lot of money, sharp money here going towards the under. Now, the Astros 6-7, Mariners have gotten off to a horrible start, 4-9. Mariners have won 3 straight and 5 of the last 6 against Houston, though. Houston's on a 4-game losing streak. They've lost 5 of their last 6, and the Mariners have lost 5 in a row, and the Mariners have lost 7 of their last 8. So neither one of these teams are a bargain right now. For the Astros, 2 starts this year, gave up 0 runs in his last start against the A's, 4 runs in his first start against the Angels. Maybe chalk that first start up to some jitters. When you look, Emerson Hancock, 2 starts, 14 strikeouts, only 1 run allowed. He's won at least 6 innings in both starts. Last year, he only gave up 3 earned runs against the Astros in his start. Again, kind of a trend here, but Mariners, I would take it with the favored. I just like the favorites here today, believe it or not. I don't know if that's the right call. It makes me a little nervous. Typically, half the card's going to be dogs that win. But listen, for me, it would be Mariners or nothing. Last game on the board, get into. Let's talk about the Texas Rangers and the Los Angeles Dodgers here in this one. Now, the Dodgers, a 230 favorite, plus 190 to come back on the Rangers. 95% of bets, 88% of the handle on the Dodgers. Everybody loves the Dodgers in this one. Now, the Rangers 7-5, Dodgers 9-3. Dodgers beat them 2 out of 3 last year. Texas Rangers have won 3 straight, though. The Dodgers had their 5-game winning streak snapped in that 4-3 loss against the Toronto Blue Jays. The Rangers, Kumar Rocker, has given up 2 runs in his first start to Cincinnati. 5 innings, 6 hits, 2 runs allowed. As to where Tyler Glasnow, he's given up 2 runs in both of his first 2 starts. Last year, went 4 innings, 3 hits, no earned runs against the Texas Rangers. Again, I'm not playing this game either, but just based off of value, I would take the Texas Rangers or nothing in this one. My favorite bet, though, on this for this show for the part 2 would be down to the Mariners or the Orioles. RJ Cash Cole, Break the Board Sports, giving you stats, trends, information to help you with your handicap. Whether you fade or follow, hope you win your bets. God bless and happy handicapping.